graveyard.
I keep you bitches 6 inches when I'm switching from marker to ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spits prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like Mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness, never missing. When I aim at a misfit, his shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the King's Arch wig split, give it a 0 when I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in the graveyard. Life, you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say than just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day when we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling them to get cheers for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga right through my hood on go dating. Split the script from a strap erase. Somebody dropped in the middle set. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga. You got 20/20 vision, peek my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it, nigga? That's my bitch. We done fucked around, and it's some main shit, untamed shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and it's sick. And the death's with me, it run blood stick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day when we from, yo, it goes down.
Yo, 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 what up, everybody? How y'all doing out there, baby? How you doing out there, baby? Welcome to Talk Against Tuesday. What up, man?
What's up, man? What cracking, man?
Not much. What's up, Czar?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
D-Man in the house. What up, D-Man? Ricky Bobby in here from YouTube. Ricky Bobby tuning in from YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing out there? Welcome to Talk Gears Tuesday. I'm your boy, Dennis Holmes. I'm here. We back each and every Tuesday. Ryan, you going to let us know about them trash-ass players, man?
Yep. My boy Zard just told me Nate McMillan just got the boot.
Yeah.
Pass. If you cannot get that team to the playoffs, you could have did anything for the Hawks and got them to the playoffs. This would have been the perfect time. They're trying to get that team to the playoffs. You don't got to worry about Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, because they're in the West. But now you cannot even do that. You barely at 500. Trash. And Czar, I hate to say this, but how Chicago Bulls gonna lose to the Pacers? And y'all got the better team.
You feel me?
Y'all got the better team.
I mean, it's ludicrous.
So they say.
So, yeah, they're my 2 trash-ass players.
What you guys are?
I mean, it is preposterous. You know what I mean? We can stick with the NBA. Spurs is going to be on my list every week till they win a game. Now they have 14 currently, losing 14, trying to tank for Victor. The Rockets, who are also in tank mode, have lost 7 in a row. Shout out to OKC for not tanking And I have a funny feeling NBA is going to reward them with the number one pick in the lottery. They're going to somehow, dude. OKC is one game under 500, bro. OKC has a better record than my own very own Chicago Bulls, which is a damn shame. They have a better record than the Toronto Raptors. They have a better record than who else were they at? Oh, than the Portland Trailblazers. Obviously, they have a better record than the Lakers. We talk about OKC, who don't even have their number one pick this year in Chet Holmgren. So just imagine if they land Victor and Chet. Like I said, the NBA, you might as well, it's over for the next 10, 15 years. But we'll get to certified later. But yeah, so shout out to trash ass San Antonio, Houston. And I'm going to agree with Ron. The injuries are not, we haven't had Lonzo all year. He's now shut down. We signed Beverly. DeMar missed the last couple of games, but we've lost 6 in a row. And there should be no reason that we should not be anywhere between 7 through 10. We're currently 11. With everybody, we should be top 4. With how the seasons went, we should be top 10. So, I'm not going to let that slide either. So, I'm going to leave mine at the NBA for now. So that's pretty much mainly what we got going down at the present time.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. My trash ass player, I'm gonna have to give it to Jericho Sims. Jericho, no. You knew you was gonna be in this dunk contest for about 2 weeks. And your 2 dunks was 1 elbow in, and your second dunk was 2 elbows in. That's all your creative ass thought about in them 2 weeks?
Right.
I mean, dog. If that's the case, just don't be in it. Like, god damn. Like, we waited 2 weeks for you to put some elbows in. And I can't believe they give you a high score for that bullshit.
Right.
Anyway.
Trash.
Anyway, trash. Trash. That's all I want to say. What we got for certified, Ryan?
The Washington Commodores finally did something right. They signed the OC Eric Bieniemy. Is a new OC and assistant head coach. You finally woke up. You finally did something right.
Who finally did something? Who that? Oh, you said Washington did something right. Okay.
Washington Commodores. With Lionel Richie in the locker room. You finally did something right.
Nate, what up, Nate? Nate in the house, man. Ain't seen Nate in a while. Josh Bailey in the building. You know what I mean? All right. That was all you got, man?
Yep. Back
No,
to
my
you.
fault. What you guys are?
For Certifizzle, Milwaukee Bucks, 12 straight. Creeping back up on the Celtics, half game out. Celtics obviously been the cream of the crop. But, Milwaukee, Middleton's back, getting a little healthier. Even though Giannis do have some wrist ligament injury right now, so he may even miss a few games. I think they'll be fine. They know how to kind of play without him, at least for a short string. But I want to give a shout out there, and that was cool that he made an appearance in the All-Star game. I didn't know he wasn't gonna play, but he at least showed up for the fans, picked a better team for the first time, and actually won the All-Star game, like I told you he would, Dennis. LeBron's defeated record is gone as far as being a captain in this All-Star game. I want to shout out the Houston Cougars, now back again at number 1 in college basketball. Purdue fell after losing to my Hoosiers and Northwestern. Houston, Sampson is over there, got them boys playing top basketball. Their top program, this is the second year in a row. Calvin Sampson, kudos to him. I wish things would have worked out in Indiana, but we had those tampering charges, so we never really got to see what we could have been under Kelvin Sampson. He's a hell of a coach. He was a hell of a coach at Oklahoma as well. Shout out to Northwestern, who is not a basketball. Well, they're not really, to be honest with you, Northwestern is not a sports school, or maybe it's some other sport, because they're not a good football or a basketball team. But not only did they beat Purdue, they beat us both times this year. We had a big game, and they're going to be a pretty fairly decent seed in this coming March Madness. And that there's not many years you're going to talk about Northwestern, in a championship thick of things and, beating teams like that. So kudos, because they don't get top recruitments. It just don't happen at Northwestern. And then again, shout out to not only my Hoosiers, but Trace Jackson Davis. He's up for Player of the Year. He's climbing the Indiana ranks every game. He either gets a triple-double or he's had some 20-20 games. The man is really carrying our team. A lot of people say he's not really a true NBA prospect. But, he's got the size, but they're saying he's too slow. They're not sure of the footwork and, just his style of game. But I think the man will be definitely a good NBA player. And I think he'll be a steal because I don't think he'll be a lottery pick. Yet he probably can and will win Player of the Year. It's either between him and Zach Edey of Purdue. So that's saying a lot. So let's see what happens the rest of the way and see where these seedings and everything take place at. So I'm going to leave mine at the certificialization.
Okay, that sounds like a good certificialization. Whatever the fuck you trying to say. You got me over here. You got me over here certificialization. Certified player, I'm giving the Mac McClung because I knew he was gonna win a dunk contest, and he did every dunk one time. It was a one time, wasn't no redo or none of that shit.
Right.
He did it all on one try. Got to give it to Dame Lillard for winning the 3-point contest. Ain't see that shit coming. Jason Tatum going out there putting up the highest points ever scored and a goddamn All-Star game. Got to give him that.
Yeah.
Put up the double nickels, yeah. Put up the double nickels. Give it to Jason Tatum. Like you said, Team Giannis. Got to give it to all them. All-Star Weekend was nice. It was nice.
It was.
Yeah, it was nice. It could be better, but it was nice. I wasn't mad at it. Oh, yeah, and shout out to Team Utah for winning the skills challenge.
Right. And don't forget for Grand Theft Alvarado in the Rising.
Oh, yeah, can't forget Grand Theft Alvarado for making me a champ. That's right. That's right. Team Paul Gasol. Grand Theft Alvarado over there with Team Paul Gasol doing this thing.
Yes, sir.
Now that that's what the certified, since we were talking about Washington football team and their new coach Eric Bieniemy, Ron, how did you say you felt about it again?
You mean new offensive coordinator?
New offensive coordinator
and assistant head coach.
You finally,
which is a Deuce Staley position.
Right. You finally did something right.
Who did something right?
The Commodores finally did something right.
Oh. That's all. That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What you guys are?
I mean, I don't. Again, we talked about it off air. I mean, there's got to be something going on that make him leave to go take a lateral move. I don't know if you just saw the news on Caldwell. He says he's not even applying for no more NFL jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You get the number one offensive coordinator, 3-4 years running, and finally makes a move, and it's a lateral move to a team that's quarterback challenged. I don't get it. And like I said, I have to fault him for that, because he chose to, go that route. Now, watch what's going to happen. They're going to fail because they don't have the proper people. No matter how good of a coordinator you are, we've seen it. You have to have talent. And we're going to see them fail because they do not have a quarterback. And it's going to be all blamed on Eric Bieniemy. And then he's going to be lucky to get another OC job, let alone a head coaching gig.
Wait a minute, Czar. I think they put some fire under the head coach by bringing him in there.
He should have been fired. Fire was a good word.
Right. He should have been fired this past season. This, if they don't succeed, he's gonna be the one that get fired. And every BNB will take that step up, be the head coach.
Shit.
I
Maybe
really think
that's why he took the job. Maybe that's what he think. But
I really think that.
like I said,
I agree with y'all. I think that Ron Rivera should have been fired after he didn't know he was kicked out the playoffs.
Right.
For that dumbass benching. After he didn't know that, he should have been fired. I agree. Right. Eric Bieniemy moving does not sit well with me.
Why?
At all. At all, it doesn't sit well with me. Because they had no problem, when it was Andy Reid's other offensive coordinators, they had no problem making them head coaches. Why, when the guy that wins 2 Super Bowls, why is it a problem for him to be a head coach?
To me, Dennis, I think he got tired of listening. Who calling the plays? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? So he said, I finna go to a team under 500 and finna bring them up. So y'all just see, I was the one that calling the plays in Kansas City. And Andy Reid been saying every enemy been calling the plays for the last few years in Kansas City.
Right.
So this will show everybody I am a good OC. I've been calling the plays. I'm finna show y'all what I am all about now.
BJ said he could have did that same shit in Baltimore.
No.
Dalton said, I think Rivera will be fired during the season. Eric Bieniemy will become interim head coach. Or find a team where he could be able to call plays. Ron and John about to be out. I don't know what the fuck that meant.
Man.
I, for the life of me, can't figure out why he took the job. I don't know why he took the job either. I wouldn't have took it. Like I said, the rest of his offensive coordinators, when it was fucking Brad Childress got the Minnesota job. When it was fucking my boy, Dougie P got the Eagles job. When it was fucking Matt Nagy, he got the Chicago Bears job. I don't understand why now you can't hire nobody for a head coaching job now. I don't understand. Somebody, one of the homies I was talking to on Friday, the Darren Hopkins show. Shout out to Darren Hopkins. He said that Eric Bieniemy cussed a lot in his interviews. I'm like that, I don't think that got anything to do with it.
Me either. I just think the NFL 50%, racist.
Yeah, I do believe it was some serious promises. They probably paying him head coach money.
Right.
I think that's what it is. I think he getting paid head coach money.
So why not take that jump to show everybody you're the man? I'm not saying Andy Reid is not the man. I'm not saying that. But you want to get from under that spotlight with Andy Reid. So he took the job.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I think, like I said, I think he could have just stayed in Kansas City and just waited it out. I didn't like it at all.
And the Reid might have told him, I'm not going to retire no time soon.
Maybe.
He was like, you know what? Forget this. I'm finna go somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just didn't like it. Well, Nate McMillan, on the other hand,
Sir.
Sir, what's going on?
Why do we keep making this Eric Bieniemy thing about race. Like, I don't think it has nothing to do with him being black or white or anything. But we know Andy Reid been calling the plays for the last 13 years, right? This man has had 4 years worth of interviews. Head coach, offensive coordinator, all that, right? I said it. Didn't I, Dennis? I said John on his way out the door. Bring that man in as the offensive coordinator. He gonna be on his way out. He go right down to Washington and get assistant head coach.
Wait a minute.
Assistant head coach.
Wait a minute, sir.
Offensive coordinator.
Wait a minute. Can I say something?
After I finish, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Andy Reid said after the Super Bowl, who was calling the plays? Every Bieniemy.
Wait a minute. He said that
sir.
just to give him a boost because he was on his way out the door. That was a pertinent gift.
Wait a minute, sir. He been saying it for the last few years. Every Bieniemy been calling the plays. He been saying this is what Andy Reid said. Now, why he did not come to Baltimore? Because y'all don't know if y'all got Lamar or whatsoever.
So they don't got a quarterback at all. I
don't think Reid been calling the plays. I don't think Andy Reid been calling the plays the last 4 years. Because I done seen many a times when they've been 3 and out or like they've had a stretch and Mahomes and Bieniemy are going at it or like they're talking about this. There's no way that that's happening if he's not doing nothing and Andy Reid is calling all the plays.
I believe that Bieniemy calls the plays, but I still believe Andy Reid got a tight hold on it.
No, I think it's a combination. I don't think it's just Bieniemy just sitting there. I think Bieniemy's calling plays, and I think Reid does know what's going on. But I do think still Bieniemy is still sending that shit up to Mahomes, in my opinion.
I understand what y'all saying. God damn it! I understand what y'all saying, but we all seen Andy Reid with that play sheet in his hand every fucking week. That shit is right here in his face. God damn. If 1 and 1 is 2 every day of the goddamn week.
Right.
No, like I said, BJ, I only say that because I just see a lot of interaction between him and Mahomes. You know, kind of like if Dak and Kellen Moore, like, you know, when there's shit going on, you don't really see Dak and McCarthy. And that's why McCarthy's like, now I'm taking this over. So now you're going to see Dak and McCarthy going at it or congratulating or yelling at each other if something go wrong. It just seemed like if Bieniemy wasn't doing much, it would be Mahomes and Reid interacting more during the game. That's all I'm saying.
I understand, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you was good. You was good.
You good, man.
But truly, who knows with these teams when it comes to OCs and coaches who does what and how much? What's the percentage? What's the procedure of like? Do they go through me or do it's each team? I'm sure is different.
It's different. I mean,
to be honest with Patrick Mahomes, man, and that's not to take away from either one of them. You don't really gotta have a great offensive coordinator for him.
Oh shit!
You don't. Just like Aaron Rodgers. I don't know who that is, but good looking. But
I don't know who it is either. Facebook user, state your name, gangster.
But if he go to Washington, like I said, the quarterback there is we don't know yet. But if he go to Washington and you know, that's gonna say a lot because I think he's gonna have full control of that offense. And they got pieces there. They just don't have the captain.
Let's just say this. If they be the team that trade for Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful.
No, I think that's a dumbass one.
I mean,
I hope it don't happen. I don't want to see that shit being in my
But what I'm saying is that be the team that get
They getting all that nice stuff.
If that be the team that get David Carr, then what?
No.
I don't mind that. That's to be honest though. That's enough. I mean, to be honest with you, pretty much anything's an upgrade at this point, except for Zach Wilson.
So I feel like
Jimmy G is an upgrade.
If they get Jimmy G there, anything that happen for Washington
I don't know, man. I think listen. So much shit been going on in Washington. If I can't afford to sign Tyler Heineke back, well, he might not come back.
You and this Heineke, bro.
I mean,
Huh?
Heineke not that bad.
Heineke had them playing different, though. You got to admit, Sar. Heineke had them playing different this year.
He ain't the answer, though.
No, he ain't the answer, but he did have them playing differently than Carson Wentz.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little better than Carson Wentz.
So let me ask y'all this:
But it's at a point now that you got to see who Sam Howell is, though.
I don't know about that. But, if I'm Eric Bieniemy, I don't know if I can. Hold on. Now I don't want to go back into the race. But if I'm Eric Bieniemy, I don't know how much time I got, what kind of leash they got on me. I can't. I might have a year. Lovie Smith. I can't put that year on Sam Howell.
Okay.
I don't know how much time I got. I ain't got the traditional 3 years that certain OCs or coaches get. So I don't know if I can do that, Dennis. I hear what you're saying, but in this position, I don't know if I can take that chance, bro.
So Zara and Dennis, will y'all draft a quarterback?
Oh, if I'm Washington, absolutely. If they can get AR-12, AR-15, I mean, because
if they get AR-15,
that's all they got a shot to get. They don't got a shot to get either one of the other three.
You don't think that?
But I don't want them to get him. I don't want them to get him in the first round.
Wait a minute.
He's going in the first round, Dennis. That's a guarantee. I guarantee that.
You don't think that we put
only if it's great Kool-Aid.
You don't think that we put all their cards in for CJ Stroud?
I don't think they have enough to move up because they picked too low. See, if you look at the historical with teams that moved up to like number 1 or 2, you pretty much got to be in the top 10 for sure. I mean, because the lower you are, the more you're giving up, and where they're picking at to move up to number 1, they would pretty much have to strip their whole like house of whatever picks and stuff they got. So I don't think they can move up that high, but I think they could get AR-15 though.
Okay.
See, I don't want them picking the black quarterback.
Okay. Do you think Derek Carr is an upgrade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
No.
I actually would like that.
If they did get Derek Carr and he got a legit defensive line that can stop people on third down.
It sounds like Carr is pretty much done going to the Jets, though. From what I'm hearing out here. From what I'm seeing out here.
He's not going to the Jets.
No, that he is going.
Oh, no, it's official. He's going to the Jets.
No, it's not official, but I'm saying that's what I'm hearing out
here. But that's the feeling that you get. Okay.
Yeah. Once they're able to do it because it hasn't started yet, that's the move.
Okay, even Ricky Bobby said it. At the Jets one day, they're David Carr hard.
And that would be a good move for them.
That'd be a good move.
But they got to keep what you call him.
Who?
Mike White.
I just see Mike White as a backup.
I mean, what they gonna do with Zach Wilson though?
I don't know. Send him to the XFL.
Right. Do what
somebody gonna do, as mentioned earlier, somebody gonna have to drink the Kool-Aid and gonna want to grab that brother if it's like that because he was a number 2 pick just 2 years ago. Somebody watch.
I mean,
I would give up a third rounder for him if I needed. Like if I'm okay, let me put it to you like this: if I'm the Miami Dolphins, I would give up a third rounder
for
maybe
for him.
Yeah, for him.
Nah, player. Nah. If you the Miami Dolphins, you might well put all your cards in for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, if I can, but what if I can't? Then I'm stuck with Tua.
Yeah,
we know Tua ain't playing a full season, so that's where Zach Wilson comes in.
Right.
What about Aaron Rodgers?
Come on, man, that's $58 million. Fuck that. I could take Zach Wilson for them couple games, and have him hand the ball off.
Right.
They're tricky, Dennis. They're really tricky right there.
It's season, rock around, That's right, on time. It's tricky.
The Falcons might do it though.
Yep.
No.
I think the Falcons going to end up with Lamar, Bates, and Ramsey.
No, I see the Falcons getting Lamar and Odell Beckham Jr.
Wrong.
And Odell Beckham. They get Lamar and Odell Beckham Jr.
Honestly, I think they get Bates. I think they get Bates too.
I think we get Bates, and I think we got a good chance to get Payne.
Oh, all right. That'll be nice. Payne.
I think Lamar.
How much money y'all got? That's a lot of money. Hold up, man. How much money y'all got?
It just don't seem like Baltimore is going to sign this guy, dude. I think he gone, man.
I think right now we got 55. And
all right. Y'all get all that nice stuff.
Until we make these cuts on the team and gonna push it.
I hope y'all do get the Ryan Payne. I'm tired of seeing him.
Yeah, I know you is.
Tired of seeing his ass.
But I would put the Ryan Payne next to Grady Jarrett.
Yeah, I know that it's gonna have you with a strong middle.
Right.
Is that Martin Payne, brother?
No.
Oh, okay.
But it would be nice for y'all to get a good edge rusher too.
And we either get that, we either get the dude that played for the Colts last year.
Oh yeah, y'all might gonna get Matt Ryan.
No, the pass rush.
No, y'all gonna draft a pass rusher. Y'all might get Will Anderson.
No, they'll pick
that means we got to move all the way up to get him.
No, you don't. I think he's gonna fall.
Nah.
You think Will Anderson will fall?
I think he's gonna fall because people gonna talk about how stale he was this season, even though he was only stale because he knew his draft stock couldn't go no higher. Once your draft stock get to a certain height, it ain't gonna go no higher. Once you consider a top 5 pick, it ain't going no higher.
So you think he's gonna just drop all the way down to 8 to us?
Yeah.
Nah, no way.
I see 3 quarterbacks going within that 7. I see an offensive lineman going. I see another DN going before him. I think his name is Tyree. Am I saying his name right?
Wilson.
Is this Tyree?
Jalen going first.
Yeah, Jalen Carter. We know Jalen Carter from Georgia going.
Right. Remember.
And I see Tyree Wilson, and there was another player. Oh no, I said offensive lineman. Yeah, that's it. That's all 7.
Remember, the Cardinals, J.J. Watt just retired. They need a pass rusher.
They gonna get him instead of getting Will Anderson.
I don't know.
Oh no, Dennis. Oh no, Dennis.
Stupid.
The bet, what's that?
Hell no.
Purdy gonna get more money than money.
First of all, Purdy even gets paid, it will be 4 years from now. And he might not even get paid. But of course, if someone gets paid 3-4 years from now, of course it's going to be more because it just goes up and up. That's just how the system works. I mean, they better.
Damn sure don't mean they better. But yeah, I can see y'all getting Will Anderson. The hell, if y'all don't get Will Anderson, then y'all can get the second guy. I'm gonna find out who that second guy is when I see that mock draft.
From Clemson.
No, he wasn't from Clemson.
Texas Tech.
Yeah, I think it's from Texas Tech. Yeah.
The Wilson.
He ain't going to Willie though.
We're gonna get one or the other.
But if you get the Ryan Payne to go with it, you might be looking at you a nice piece now. What y'all ever do with Deion Jones?
We traded him to Cleveland.
Ain't that a bitch?
I told you, I was trying to tell you, Dennis.
I ain't the GM.
I said, and I remember this like it was yesterday.
I like my GM. I
Wait a
like my
minute.
GU, so I'm not gonna say nothing. But I
I
ain't the GU.
said, if you wanted a good linebacker, come get him. Did
I
I
definitely
tell
would
you
have.
that
Yeah, but I'm
last
not the
week?
GU.
Hey,
I've been telling you I wanted Deion Jones since I met you. So the two
what?
players I want on your team, Deion Jones and Julio.
What?
Both of them last name Jones.
Hey, don't get Julio.
I take Julio now. But no, Julio can't play that position. Never
Yeah.
mind. I can't pick.
Don't,
I take
no,
Deshaun.
don't get him.
I take Deshaun Jackson.
So, what else, Dennis?
I want to talk about my man. God damn, what is his name? Nate McMillan. There you go, Nate McMillan. I want to talk about Nate McMillan getting fired. I'm sorry. I couldn't. It wasn't rapidly coming to me. Nate McMillan getting fired from the Atlanta Hawks. He's been
Mm-hmm.
there for 2 years. His first year he goes, what is that called? Eastern Conference Championship?
Well,
Yeah.
he was an interim. Dude got fired after about 20 games.
No, dude got fired around the same time, right
No,
before March.
no, it was that
This is
same
when they
year.
this is when they fired.
No. When they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, they had another coach, another brother, and he
Yeah,
got
but he
fired
got fired in March.
during the season, and Nate took him all the way to the conference finals.
Right.
It,
And now and then last year they didn't make it to the conference finals. I don't
right.
even think they made it out the first round last year.
No, they lost to Philly, I think.
No, we ain't play Atlanta.
I
Yeah,
think, I think
We played Toronto.
I
that
think they
was the second
lost
round,
to,
though.
Then we lost to Miami.
right. It two people I would like for they to look at. Two people. Mark Jackson and the dude that got fired from Boston.
Hey man, Doku.
Yep.
People were saying man, Doku may never coach again in the NBA.
This be the best time to go get somebody like that.
They ain't
I
gonna let
don't
him.
care what he did off the basketball court. I
If it's
think
somebody I think that they should hire, I think that they should hire Sam Cassell.
mm,
That's what I say. Sam
He's trying to
Cassell.
get a gig.
Yeah, he assistant coach trying to get a gig. And I think it'd be cool because he got two guards right there too.
right.
He mainly just got worried about the as they call it, the front court.
Right.
I mean, I just think Nate McMillan did not know what he was doing.
No, I think he knew what he was doing, but I think he wasn't ready for the new direction the team was going in. That's what I think it was more of. Like, that two guard up top play. I don't think he was ready for that.
But as a head coach, you gotta be ready for whatever, right?
Yeah, and they never got rid of John Collins, who they've been trying to
Right.
get rid of for fucking 3 seasons now.
For
And they
four.
never got rid of him.
They've been trying to get rid of him for 4 seasons.
Yeah, and they never got rid of him. So
I mean, what are you doing?
I don't know. It ain't really got nothing to do with that.
I mean, they in the play-in, so let's see. Maybe let's see what this interim coach can get them second round. Should they might hire him full time?
No. I will talk to Mark Jackson. We know he know how to build a team. We know that. He did it with the Warriors.
Well, we'll find out.
Good luck with that.
That's what I said. We'll find out. We will find out on that.
Bring Doug Collins back.
Oh shit.
Doug Collins want to coach?
Nah, playing.
I was gonna say, 'cause he quit on our asses. He quit, went in the booth. I'd love to see him coach again. I believe he got the X's and O's to do it.
Oh man, yeah, I was a big Doug fan. It's unfortunate.
All right, Russell Westbrook is now a LA Clipper. He's back home again, just on the other side,
Right, the dark side,
as they say.
the light side.
How y'all feel about that? You don't
I
think he make a
feel.
difference?
Crickets.
I
Cricket.
I don't think he would make. I don't think he would make a big time difference with the Clippers.
They said they've been needing a point guard.
But
Uh,
did they just wait a minute? They've been needing a point guard, but they just traded John Wall back to the Rockets.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
John Wall.
obviously he was the point guard.
He ain't no point guard, Brian.
But can he play point guard?
No, what I'm saying. No. What I'm saying
maybe
is
a two guard.
what I'm no. What I'm saying. No, John Wall's a point guard, but he ain't no point guard.
He ain't no point guard. Okay.
He ain't been a point guard in 4 years, Ryan.
Oh shit!
He ain't been a basketball player in 4 years.
I mean,
Oh shit.
Russell Westbrook will help that team, but there's still a second round exit.
right?
But they
Who
will
they
get
lose
to
to?
the second round.
Who they lose to in the second round?
They lose to the number 1 seeded Denver Nuggets. It will be a 4 seed where Russell Westbrook will get them to 4, and they will lose to the Denver Nuggets, who will be number 1.
If they have 4 seeds, that means 4 play 5, right?
Right. And that's most likely, it's probably going to go Denver. It's going to go Denver, Memphis, Dallas, Clippers. That's going to be your 4. Number 5 most likely will be Sacramento, and that's who the Clippers will beat in the first round.
What about Phoenix?
No, they're barely in the play-in. Now, we got to see. Now, I know this Kevin Durant thing, they can move up the charts, but I still think they're going to be like a 6 seed or 7. I can see Phoenix getting number 7 and upsetting Memphis in the first round.
Shit, I got to see that.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. If they match up, that's what I'm taking.
Shit, I got to see that.
I
want the Warriors to play Memphis, to be honest with you.
I want to see what Kevin Durant do to the Warriors. That's what I want to see.
Nah, they ain't going to see each other in the playoffs. They both too low.
I want to see that.
It ain't going to happen.
Because I don't think
it would be nice to see them put their asses out, but
right. I don't think the Warriors got anybody to match up with Kevin Durant.
They don't. Nobody really can match up with him now.
So it's like this man finna hit. He might go for 40 points a game.
Right.
So
I also know when Kevin Durant's coming back. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it definitely is going to be interesting. But I just want to see what's going to happen. Well, what about Reggie Jackson? You don't think he was good enough as a point guard?
No, I think my opinion, I think he got stale.
He's a backup point guard, man.
I think he was there way too long.
Yeah, he's a backup, in my opinion. I mean, you trying to win a championship. He's not a championship point guard, in my opinion. Westbrook can make a difference over there. I can't wait till they play the Lakers. He's gonna try to go for 50.
We definitely gonna see. Definitely gonna see. Ron, you ready with these questions, man?
Oh yeah, let's get it. Do a top college pass rusher have to show up every game, Dennis?
No, I don't think you got to show up every game. And like I always say, like I said earlier, it all depends on where your draft stock is. If your draft stock is already at the high of highs because of what you did last year, this year you're just trying to stay healthy.
Okay.
To keep your draft stock up. That's why you got a Will Anderson who everybody like, oh man, he ain't even that nice. He ain't even do nothing, but they don't even know he's just trying to stay healthy. So he ain't really making no tremendous plays like he usually do. Back in the day we seen what's the bull name? Made the most famous tackle that guy.
You talk about that play for the Browns now.
Yeah. He a free agent, so let me be quiet. He fuck around being Eagle. Clowney, Davion Clowney. Let me just say that. Yeah.
Czar.
And yes, Westbrook is much better than Reggie Jackson. No. I mean, again, this shit starts all over. Not start all over, but the combine. You pretty much, no matter where you're at, you got to remind folks that's what the combine is for. That's where your stock goes up, down, stay the same, whatever the case. So if you don't show up every game, but you're still slated, once you do the combine, that's where you solidify your position. So, like I said, they depend too much on the combine these days,
But
which is why we see certain busts in the draft.
right.
Because their strong arm, not their accurate arm, and not the way they can read a defense, or because how much weight they press. But that's unfortunately where we're at in today's game. So no, long as they don't have a terrible combine, that's what will lower your stock.
But do you got to be in the combine, or can you just say?
I just told you, the players know that's what all the coaches and scouts go to the combine.
But
so it's that big of a deal now. If you skip it, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you, I've seen it. When people skip these events and combines, people think there's a reason for it, and a negative reason, like they don't want to show because they don't want to show their weakness, or if it's a passing drill, a quarterback don't go, they don't want to show it, or whatever the case. 40 time, I don't want to run as a safety because I'm slower. I don't want to show that I only can run a 4.7. Like people look at it that way, so you gotta go improve yourself.
Okay. Damn.
And Paxton Lynch was a good example. A good combine, a big quarterback with a strong arm that can't read a defense as good as he read a Stephen King novel.
Oh, shit. My next question. How many more years you think Kevin Durant will put up the same stats that he do? Dennis.
I'll take 2 more.
That's it? Just 2 more?
That's 2 more. I think he's 34 now, right? Oh, is he 35 or 34?
I thought he was like 32.
No, he older than that.
All right. Czar.
Until Father Time show up.
Lynn. Like 4 years.
He's checking his schedule right now. He hasn't given me an exact date. He says probably somewhere around 2026, but he's not certain of it yet.
Oh shit. My next question. Since Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving got traded, is the East wide open? Name the 4 teams have a great chance to make it to the finals. Czar.
Boston, Milwaukee. Shit. That might be it, man, to be honest. But
hey, you ain't shit. Fuck out here.
Oh, y'all, I'm going to say it again. There's 2 teams that should be in the NBA Finals on each conference. That's the Clippers and that's the Sixers. They will both lose in the second round as they always do. That's all I'm telling you. So, no, they're not. They're cursed. They're not. The Clippers are cursed as well. So I'm saying with teams that can make it. That's until I don't know, the Rivers or whatever. I can't put y'all there, Dennis. So I'm actually gonna go. You know what, man? I mean, it's 4. I only like 2. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go Sixers because I don't see nobody else. I'm gonna go Sixers. And then I'm gonna go with a healthy Miami Heat. Because I'm not buying Cleveland because they're not experienced enough to go to the finals. So I'm going to go Boston, Milwaukee.
What's another team?
Brooklyn, New York Knicks, Atlanta Hawks, Toronto. That's it.
I go with Cleveland as my fourth.
You go with Cleveland.
Over Miami?
Over Miami.
Yeah.
The Miami just went a couple years ago.
Yeah, I go with Cleveland. They made that move. They had to make it for a reason. So I go with Cleveland. Because I mean everybody else picked, Minnesota to be a top team in the West.
And
see how that went.
we see how that went down, huh?
Yeah.
It
ain't over yet. It ain't over yet.
It's over for Minnesota. It's over. My next question. Name a NBA coach on the hot seat right now. Dennis.
Oh damn, he been fired already. But if I was to name another one,
already.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Billy Donovan.
Ooh.
Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
Who you got, Zar? Talk to me.
I hate to go there, but again, it's the trend and it's the leash that we get. I'm going with Chauncey Billups.
From the Blazers?
Yep.
And he just been there, what, 2 years?
2 years. That's about what we get. And they're going backwards. They're not even in the play-in.
He's been there 3 years already?
No, 2 years.
I said 2 years.
That's about what we get.
Damn, man.
It's been 2 years?
It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years.
So him and Jason Kidd got hired at the same time?
Yep.
At the same damn time.
Oh.
Excuse my French.
And M.A. Doku.
Yep. And Willie Green.
Mm-hmm.
And Willie Green. Wow. That's crazy.
My next question. Can we all agree that Jalen Hurts is the third best quarterback in the NFL right now? Dennis.
Yeah, he could be top 3. I have to agree with that. Yeah.
Zar.
Nah, he's top 5. I still got Lamar.
But why he top 5 and he just went to the Super Bowl?
No, I mean that Matt Stafford won the Super Bowl last year. Where he at?
Matt Stafford also an older quarterback.
I don't mean nothing. I don't care about age. I got my top 3 is Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a knock on Jalen Hurts by me saying those 3. I don't think Dennis sees that as a knock.
I don't see nothing as a knock.
Nah.
I want to know what the fans say in the comments.
Nothing.
Is Jalen Hurts a top 3 quarterback right now?
That's all they said. Nothing.
Not Madrid. Dalton said no.
My next question. Do you think Kansas City Chiefs can go back to the Super Bowl next year? Zar.
Of course. They can go to the Super Bowl every year with Patrick Mahomes. They're not, but they can.
I'm going to say yes because I think this is one of the worst teams he took to the Super Bowl, to be honest with you. So I actually see them.
I probably won't pick them. I'll probably pick the Bengals next year. I think they're going to rotate. It's going to be a Brady Manning type thing, except Burrow's. I ain't going to take this the wrong way. Not better than Manning. He's playing the Manning role to Mahomes as Brady, but Burrow can win more bigger games than Peyton Manning, and I think that's going to be a back and forth thing. And like depending on Lamar's situation, if he stay or go, keep getting that mix. But until then, I can't put him there right now.
That how you feel too, Dennis?
I don't feel that way. I just feel that they just gonna get better. Like I said, look, they wide receiver core. They had a bunch of number twos over there.
Who, Kansas City?
Kansas City, you got a bunch of number twos over there. And then they defense is real young in the backfield. You know, in the back end, the DBs is real young. The defensive tackle is the superstar on their defense, but they gonna get more pieces over there.
Right. I
That's why I feel as though they're gonna possibly be back in it.
I got a feeling that we'll be back in it, and I said it before the Super Bowl. Experience. They
Hey,
got
to
the
me,
most.
I'm not saying it's experience. You can say that.
I would say that they got the most experience over there.
Right.
My next question: do you think football players should not play in an NBA All-Star game? Dennis.
No, I think they should play. You athletic enough to play, go ahead and play.
Zor.
I don't have a problem with it, and I mean I get why they trip because it's you got $1 million investment,
On the line.
but I mean the celebrity they live their lives, man. And, hey,
If I pay you $100 million and you break your ankle and you're gonna sit out a whole season, how that happen me?
hey, man, you can break your ankle walking down the steps, bro.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's what I would blame it on. I would never say I broke my ankle playing basketball.
I mean, I just saying we see the football player play basketball, but if you DK Metcalf, he was dunking like ain't no tomorrow. If
Yeah.
he would have came down, twist that ankle, then what? Sit out what 6 months? We don't know how your body heal really fast. So I say no.
Okay. All right. Well, that's your thoughts. What else you got to be?
My next question: do you think the Washington Commodores head coach Ron Rivera on the hot seat since they hired Every Enemy as the assistant head coach and offensive coordinator? Dennis.
Yeah, I think he's on the hot seat. I think he's on the hot seat because I think he should have, like I said, I think he should have been fired at the end of this year. I thought he should have been fired.
Zor.
Oh yeah, he's clearly on the hot seat. That's not no question. Quit. I mean, like I said, I think, and like I said, behind closed doors, that's probably what was part of the decision to go there was that he is next in line to be the head coach. There. So, and obviously he's followed that team and knowing that Ron Rivera. I mean, I would laugh if he sabotaged it on purpose. Then again,
Right.
like I said, knowing how we get treated, he do that and they fire both of their asses, start over.
Hey.
That would be funny.
My next question: what grade you would give the NBA All-Star event, Dennis?
I'm gonna give it a B, but I would give it like it will get either a high C plus, which is a 79, or 81 is a B. That's what it's getting from me.
Zor.
As a whole,
As a whole.
I give it a C plus with McClung as the highlight.
So was. Like I told you,
Yeah.
it was.
Shout out to my cousin. He told honest. He told me he was going to win the dunk contest. But I would give it a
I
C.
told you he was gonna win the dunk contest.
What?
I told you that the white boy was gonna win the dunk contest.
What?
And my cousin also told me he was going to win the dunk contest.
But you ain't say shout out to me.
Shout out to Dennis and my cousin
God
for
damn,
telling
man.
me
The
This
hate
he
is
is
was going to
real.
win
wild.
the dunk contest. Okay?
The hate is real around
What?
this one, man.
Now, I will give it a C because the NBA got to find better dunkers to participate in the dunk contest. Get the players that everybody know to put in there.
Good luck with that.
You want me to do some more, Dennis?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. Do you think Justin Fields can succeed in Chicago without no wide receivers? So,
Nope. There's only quarterbacks that can succeed without receivers are dynasty quarterbacks, like Aaron Rodgers, like Patrick Mahomes, like Tom Brady.
Dennis.
I'm gonna have to say no. He needs a nice security blanket that he can throw the ball to. I'm sorry, I hit all the wrong button. Man, that's why I hope they actually do get a wide receiver for him. But if
And
not, oh well.
that's why I think Chicago is trying to trade down and get the number one wide receiver in the draft.
Who? Johnston?
Yep.
No, I don't think they should get him.
Because they don't got no number one wide receiver over there in Chicago. And they know if they don't trade down to Texas, you're going to get him.
With the second pick?
Yeah.
So where's BJ? BJ around. He is around.
My next question: how much money should the Giants give Daniel Jones for him to stay? Dennis.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel
I
Penny.
think Daniel Jones should get $40 million.
So what you think he should get
This 45 shit they talking about is killing me though.
that? So what you the GM, what will you offer Daniel Jones?
I'm offering 41 incentives. The incentives that he can make almost 55.
Czar.
$1.50.
Ah shit. That be for real, Czar.
All right, $5.
Czar, that be for real now.
I'm being for real.
What will you offer Daniel
I
Jones?
will offer him nothing. I will give him his walking papers.
He's not that bad, Czar.
Yes, he is.
He did have.
If it wasn't that he could run a little bit, he would be terrible. That's his only redeeming quality is that he can run a little bit. He had 15 touchdowns on the season. I don't care what you say about his wide receivers. That's the difference. And like I just said, with wide receivers, you should be able to put up, 30, 35 touchdowns. Without him, you at least putting up 20, 22. He didn't average one a game. Passing.
Okay, can you name all the Giants wide receivers?
Sure can.
Okay, name them.
Kenny Galladay, Slayton, Hodgins, White, and my other boy. That's four. I named four.
Yep, that's four right there.
There is one more.
Shepard.
Who am I missing?
Shepard.
Slayton, White, Hodgins, and Galladay. No, I think that is only four that I know.
Shepard.
No,
right.
wasn't he gone already?
Sterling Shepard.
I thought he
No.
was gone already. Well, there's 5.
No, he got injured. He got injured during the season.
Kenny Galladay had not showed up. They paid him way too much money.
He showed up against the Eagles.
One game?
Hodges and Slayton showed up.
So if I really think you get better talent around him, he don't got no choice but to.
But then he's not worth $40 million.
How about 35?
He worth 40.
No, he's not. You know damn well him ain't worth no damn $40 million. I don't even know if Dak Prescott's worth $40 million.
I'm thinking about other people that's getting like 40. I'm thinking about motherfucking Kirk Cousins.
He ain't good at Kirk Cousins.
He beat Kirk Cousins in his own house.
Hey, how it work, Dennis? You know it don't work that way. Trent Dilfer beat a lot of motherfuckers.
Nah, well, then they was better than motherfuckers on that day.
Jimmy G beat a lot of motherfuckers. So I don't want to hear
Jimmy
this.
Jimmy G is a quality quarterback in this league.
$40 million quarterback though.
No, but he was getting 30 though.
Man, we know Minnesota.
He was getting 30 at a time when 38 was a lot.
Nah. Kirk Cousins, Danny Dimes is not better than Kirk Cousins. I don't care what you say. The numbers don't even speak in that nature.
It ain't about the numbers, man. It's about the wins. Wins and losses, man. That's what it's about.
No, the money is about the numbers.
Yeah, well, if the money's about the numbers, and Kirk Cousins will continuously give 40 and 50 million. Me, the money's about the wins and losses. Do you put me in a position for me to win games?
And Danny Dimes doesn't. How long has he been in the league?
Been 4 years now, right?
Okay, then. He does not put you in a position to win. Hell no.
Hell no.
Told you. I said they take Kirk Cousins over Jimmy G.
No.
I would. Me too.
No.
They said Jones better than Cousins. What Jones? I hope he's talking about Daniel Jones. No, he said Daniel Jones.
He's talking about Marvin Jones.
No, he's talking about Daniel Jones.
My last question right here.
All right, last question. Let's get to it.
If the Clippers don't make it to the finals, is it time to blow up the team? Dennis.
That's a good question, but I don't think you can.
Why you can't?
They ain't got no draft picks until 2026. Some shit like that, or 2025.
You got to do something.
Yeah, so this shit got to keep going for another 2 seasons.
But you know you cannot win with that team. That you're going to keep on getting to the playoffs and not succeed.
Yeah. For another 2 seasons, I'm already paying for it. And I can't get no younger. It's all my young pieces with the OKC. Oh yeah.
So, what you got for me?
I don't know about blowing it up. I mean, you got what's his name? You got PG and you got Kawhi. You need if they don't make it, you may need to go with another head coach.
Damn, just get rid of the coach. Huh?
Well, I mean, how many years? I mean, I think him and Doc Rivers, they don't make it past the second round. I think they both should get fired. It's conference finals or bust. I didn't say finals, but it's conference finals or bust for those two.
I just think they don't got no chance. I don't think they got a chance whatsoever. We just seen the Phoenix Suns got better. We seen Dallas Mavericks got better.
Maybe.
I think like Zard, they might got the best backcourt in the whole NBA.
You're right.
So with that being said, what can the Clippers do? Nothing. You don't know when what his name will play. that were with Toronto. I forgot that. What his name on the Clippers? The one that,
Kawhi.
yeah. You don't know about him, Paul George. You don't know what he gonna do on an everyday basis. So you don't got nobody to. You don't got no real leadership on that team.
Right.
You might be right, Ron.
Ain't no leadership. Then you just go so far.
Finals or bust.
So it's like, what you gonna do?
All they got to do is beat the Nuggets, and he good.
I don't think that we beat the Nuggets.
That's who they owe for beating them in the bubble. That's where the mess started. That's where the downfall started.
But back to you, Dennis.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I can say is, very thankful everybody showed up. A couple of things did happen. Like Peyton Hillis says he's going to have full recovery after trying to save his kids out the water.
They
So
did.
shout out to him for that. The shooting that happened at Michigan State last week, prayers up to them. We're praying for Sharon. Hopefully that she'll be okay. Because, she ain't been with us in almost a month. And we also going to pray for Ramona. Heard it through the grapevine that Ramona had some emergency situation. I don't know the exact because I ain't talked to nobody. I just saw it somewhere, so we're praying
Right.
for Ramona. And that's about all I got. What y'all got, folks?
Thank you to the fans. Without y'all, we would not be doing this. And like and share the show. And if y'all need any jewelry whatsoever, you could get in contact with Ricky Bobby in the comments. So
That's him right there, Robert
We're not
Randall.
talking about the driver.
Not the driver, but Robert Randall, aka we
Robert
call him Ricky
Randall,
Bobby.
aka Ricky Bobby.
The front running Chiefs fan is who we're talking about.
Yeah, the only Chiefs fan I know.
Y'all know,
With you.
to the females, if y'all need any earrings, get in contact with Ricky Bobby, aka Randall.
And that's with you. Oh man.
Yeah. You got anything, Zara?
Yeah, I put some water in the fridge.
Gosh.
My bad. Peace.
God bless y'all. Good night.